Hey guys, it's Cindy Buchanan here, and I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys. Some of you guys are having some questions about our comp plan in Pro Travel Plus, so I just wanted to make this real quick, and I'm going to show you something on the screen to kind of help you understand. Give me just a second to pull it up. Okay, so here's your back office, and if you have any questions, we're going to scroll down right here where it says Pay Plan on the left side. And when you click on that, it's going to bring up our compensation plan. And this is really exciting, guys. In this company, you have 5 ways that you can earn income. It's not just, 1 or 2 ways, but you got 5 different ways. And so sometimes that can be kind of confusing, though, if you've never been in a company that has so many different ways that you can earn. I know some companies you can earn in 2 different ways, and maybe even 3, but 5 is a lot. And so some people that are new to this kind of a compensation plan are getting kind of confused. Well, which way do I make money for this? And how do I make money for that? So I just wanted to do a quick video and explain it to you a little bit more in detail. I've been explaining it in the chat room, but sometimes seeing it and having an actual voice explain it helps a little bit more. So here we go. All right, so with our comp plan, we do earn 5 different ways. One of them is weekly. The rest are going to be monthly. So your first way that you get paid is through what we call our power line bonus. Our power line works like this. You are paid up to 5 levels deep, and you're making 3%. And what that is it's 3% of the monthly payment, which is $34.95, off everybody that comes in after you. It doesn't matter if you recruited them or someone else. What matters is that you signed up before them and you've got that time-stamped position locked in before they came in. So anybody that comes into the company after you, you make 3% of their $34.95 monthly payment. This payment is residual, so you're getting this money guaranteed every month. Once you get all 5 levels, which if you're coming in early on in the game, obviously you're going to be maxing this out very quickly, but it's up to 5 levels. It doesn't go on for infinity like some power lines that you've seen in the past, but you get paid less. Ours is 3%, which is really, really good, and you get that on up to 5 levels deep. That is one of the ways that you earn, and that is paid monthly. Okay. Now, the next one is Fast Start bonus. And before I get into the Fast Start bonus, I do want to tell you the Power Line bonus is something that you get paid on whether you have ever recruited anybody into this company or not. We have 2 of the ways that you can get paid even if you do not recruit a single person into this company. That right there, people, is huge. Nowhere are you going to make this kind of money without doing anything. But in this company, I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can get paid before you before you bring anybody in, or if you choose not to for whatever reason. Obviously, if you bring people in, you're going to make even more money. So that's the other thing I want to explain to you. So the Power Line bonus does not have anything to do with recruiting. That strictly is about who came in after you, and it doesn't matter who their sponsor is. The second way to get paid is Fast Start bonuses. Now, this is if you recruit. Again, recruiting is completely optional, but if you recruit, depending which level you come in at, the 1-star, the 2-star, or the 3-star, depends how much you make when you're recruiting. I'm going to use mine as an example because I came in at the 3-star. So for every person that I personally enroll, and you'll see that right here, and I'm 3-star, so I'm going to make $30 off all of my personal recruits. But then on level 2, that means this is off my personal recruits. This is off their personal recruits. I make $5 off each one of them. Then their personal recruits, which is my 3rd level. That's not 3rd level in the matrix. That's 3rd level as in my personals, then their personals, then their personals. So 3 levels deep, I still make $3 off each person. And that goes on for however, as wide as it needs to go. If you have 25 recruits, then I would get $30 on each one. And then if they each had 10, then I would get $5 off of each of them. And then if they had 10, then I get $3 off each of them. If I have 50 recruits, again, this just keeps going on and on. This whole thing is dependent on how many people you recruit. And you obviously, a lot of marketers or people that aren't marketers that are just starting out, they're not going to go recruit 25 or 50 people, and that's okay. This doesn't matter whether you recruit one person or you recruit 20 people or 50 people or 5,000 people. The numbers are still going to be the same as far as how much you make. And again, recruiting is 100% optional, but if you do, then this is what you would get paid. And obviously, if you come in at a 2-star, then the numbers are going to be a little bit different. The 1-star is even different compared to that. And we'll get into the price points in just a second as well. The third way to get paid, I'm going to come back to in just a second after I explain something else. The fourth way that we get paid is your matrix. Our matrix is a 2-wide matrix. So that means there can only be one person on my left side and one person on my right side. So what happens is if I have more than 2 people that I've recruited, which I have, so those people are going to fall down in my matrix to the people below them, below my 2. And it's just going to keep spilling over. The spillover happens from top to bottom, from left to right. So if I've recruited 25 people, I can only go 2 wide. I can't go any farther than that. So what happens, those other 23 are going to just keep going under until all my levels are filled up. And then the same thing happens with all the people that are above us in the company. But then what also happens is now there's 23 people that have spilled over from, if I had 25 recruits, 23 of them will have spilled over. What happens is now there's 23 people. Now, obviously, not all of them are going to go directly under you, but they're going to go down and fill up that matrix and fill in all those holes. So let's say 10 of them end up under you because you're at the top of my matrix. Then now you've got everybody above you, which is me and a bunch of every other heavy recruiters in the company. And you've got those people all recruiting. And of course, we've got more than 2 people each. So all those people are going to be recruiting, and that's going to spill down to you. But then as they do, who's spilling down to you? Those people are going to start recruiting too. And now they're going to help build your matrix below you. So you've got people above you that are going to be spilling down below you. And then you've got people below you that are going to start building a team below you as well. So all of us are working together to build this matrix. So if you come in at the 1-star level, your matrix is a 2-wide by 10 levels deep. If you come in at the 2-star level, your matrix is not, it's not a separate matrix. What happens is your 2 by 10 goes down 2 levels deeper now, which allows you to put more people in there. So now your matrix turns into a 2 by 12. If you come in at the 3-star level, your matrix is a 2-wide by 14 levels deep. So again, this isn't 3 separate matrices. If you start at the 1-star and later on you upgrade to 2-star, you don't start a whole new matrix. They're not separate. What happens is just your matrix gets deeper. So it just allows more ways to fill in at the bottom, and the more people that can fill in, which of course means more money for you. So to come in at the 1-star, it's $34.95 to join, and then it's $34.95 per month, okay? And that is a monthly fee. If you come in at the 2-star level, it's $34.95 to join, but then it's the 2-star, what you're doing is you're prepaying the first 6 months. So for 6 months, you'll have no monthly fee because you paid it up front, and that is $200. So your cost to get in at this level would be $234.95. The 3-star level, same thing, except instead of prepaying 6 months, you're prepaying 12 months. So you're coming in at the $34.95 plus you're prepaying 12 months. So your cost to get in at this level is $434.95. But you have no monthly fees for 12 months. So some people will ask you, well, why do I want to come in at $435.95 when I can come in at $34.95? The reason is there's a huge difference as to what you'll get. And as you look at this comp plan, you'll kind of see, like, just perfect example, you get a 2x10 matrix here. Well, I would much rather have a 2x14 matrix because that allows over 16,000 people to be added to my matrix. And again, that's not me personally recruiting those people. That's everybody above me and everybody below me filling in that matrix. So the more people that I have, obviously, the more room there is to make money. So if you come in at a 2x10 matrix and you completely fill it up between you, everybody above you, and everybody below you, a full matrix would make you a little over $2,000. But if you have a 2x12 matrix on the second level, instead of making $2,000, and this is monthly, instead of making $2,000 a month with the full matrix here, you're making over $8,500 per month. On the third 3-star level, if you come in and you have a 2x14 matrix, your monthly can go up to $25,700. That's a big difference from $2,000. That's why some of us come in at the 3-star. We want the biggest matrix that we can get. And the key to this is it's getting deeper, not wider, which allows more spillover and more spill under. So you definitely want to come in at the biggest level that you can afford. But if, let's just say you can only afford to come in at this level here and get the 2x10 matrix and pay the, and you can make up to $2,000 a month. But what you can do, if you can't afford to come in at a higher level, you have 60 days to upgrade without any penalty. So you can come in at this level, and after you make your first check or two, you can always upgrade to another level. And that way you're upgrading out of your profits that you've made from the company, not out of your pocket. So if you're on a tight budget and you can only come in at level 1 or level 2, don't be discouraged by that, because you can still upgrade within 60 days. If you choose to not pay to do the upgrade, you have one other option. And that option is to, instead of paying to upgrade, you can earn your way up. So you obviously, to earn your way up, you have to do some recruiting and you have to build a team. But again, recruiting is completely optional. If you want to pay the money and upgrade, you can do that. If you'd rather recruit and build a team and make the upgrades happen, you can do that too. So you have options either way, whether it fits your bank account or not. Then build a team. If you really struggle with recruiting and you want to just pay to do the upgrade, then do that. But either way, you can still get to this higher level even if you don't start there. And again, if you want to take, you say you get paid, you start out here, and after your first check, and you're in for 30 days and you get your first check, upgrade to level 2. If you can't afford to go all the way to level 4, upgrade to level 2. And then when you get paid again, or right around that time, upgrade to the next level. You're still within your 60 days and you can upgrade. And again, you're not paying any more out of pocket, but now you also are taking away that monthly fee. So those are some options that you have. And as you can see with each level, when you're looking at this, I want you to understand how to read it. When it says 2%, that is 2% that you're making on the monthly fee of the people that are in that level. So your first level is going to have 2 people, then 4 people, then 8, 16. It just doubles every time. So that's how you can figure it out. The percentage changes as you go down. See, it starts at 2%. Then your levels get bigger, then so does your pay, and it goes to 2.5%. Then it goes up to 3%. So you can earn anywhere from 2 to 3% again, and that's on every person in that level. That's on their monthly $34.95 payment. So these numbers are monthly, not weekly, because that way you're able to get the bigger payments instead of worrying about it every month and you would get such small amounts. Now, if you decide to recruit, we have matching bonuses, and this right here is huge. It is This is your incentive for recruiting. Now, again, recruiting is optional, so this is just if you choose to recruit. And eventually, guys, you're going to start getting paychecks that people are going to start asking you. So even if you struggle with recruiting and you're like, I've been in multi-level before and I never did well because I couldn't get enough people under me, remember, you have 2 ways to earn in this company without recruiting. You'll earn from your matrix, from all the people that are going to spill over, and then all the people below you that are going to build a team under you to help build that. So you've got that, and you've got your power line. Neither one of those do you have to recruit a single person to make money on those. And when we were talking about how much is possible on each of these levels, remember, that's per month, but this is in addition to your power line. So these numbers are smaller than what they actually would be because you would get this plus your power line bonus, okay? Now, if you choose to recruit, again, I'm 3 stars, so I would make on my personals, I get 30% of whatever their check is, I match it. Now, just so you know, you do not match every bonus and everything that they get. This check match is specifically on their matrix, okay? So whatever they make, if they make $1,000 off their matrix that month, then I make 30% of that as well, and that's my check match. Now imagine if I had 10 or 20 people under me. I make that 30% check match off each person. But then it gets better. Now these are my personal recruits. This is what I make off the matrix of the people that they recruit. And then this is what I make off the ones they recruit and they recruit and they recruit. You guys got to realize when you're starting getting down here, these people that are coming in that you're making check matches off of, you probably have never met them in your life. You did nothing to get them into this company, but yet you're still getting check match. And if you look at this and go, yeah, but it's 2% or 3%, that's not very much. It actually is, because you got to realize that's off every single person that your recruits recruited, that they recruited and they recruited, and you're making that off every single one of those people. That's not off 1 or 2 people. That's off your entire group that is on your 5th level, your 4th level, whatever number you're looking at here. So those numbers are going to get huge, okay? They give you an example down here that you can look at, where it says if you personally enroll 10 people, that each earn $1,000 a month. And I'm not going to go over this. You guys can read it for yourself, but it just gives you an example of by personally enrolling only 10 people and then letting them basically work with them and teach them how to do the same. And by doing that, it shows you just on the example how to earn an extra $7,000 a month just off check match bonuses. Again, if you can't recruit 10 people, this is just an example. It doesn't matter how many you recruit. If you recruit 3 superstars and they go recruit 10 or 15 people, you're still going to make these check matches, because it just matters that you at least have 1 recruit that's doing something. And the more you have, the more of these check matches you'll get. So that's huge. Also, I want to show you guys real quick before I forget. If you click here, it will show you what you have to do to move up to each level if you choose not to pay. If you choose to earn your way up. So if you started at the 1 star, then it tells you in order to move to a 2 star, you have to have 10 active reps in your enroller tree. And it tells you exactly what you have to do. If you want to be a 3 star, you want to be a 3-star elite. Now, you cannot buy your way to a 3-star elite. You can only earn your way from 3-star to 3-star elite. And you have to have 500 active reps. But remember, guys, this 500 active reps or the 100, whichever level you're looking at, those aren't personals. You don't have to have 100 personals. This is your matrix. Those are active people that fall in your matrix. Even if they're from spillover, it doesn't matter. That still counts towards this number right here, okay? So I want you guys to understand that. And again, all I did is click that show more thing. I'm going to go back right now because we did skip one other bonus, and I told you I would come back to it, and I want to go over this. So this is the Coded Infinity Fast Start Override. What this is on a Coded Infinity, this is for 3-star elite people only. So remember, that's the one that I just explained to you. You can't buy your way into. You have to earn it. And in order to earn the 3-star elite, you have to have a downline of 500 people. So what happens is, obviously, not everybody's going to be there. So what this is saying to you is you are going to make you're going to make $2 off of your first generation of 3-star elites. So that means it's going to start looking in your matrix, and it's going to scroll down and go down, and then it go, oh, here's a 3-star elite. Okay, so everybody between where I was and where the next 3-star elite is, I'm going to make $2 off every single one of those people. That's my first generation. My second generation is, it started up here somewhere, and it's going to scroll down and go, oh, here's a 3-star elite. That's my first generation. Then it's going to go, okay, all these people, oh, they're not 3-star elites. Down here, oh, that's the 2nd-star elite in her organization. So from here to wherever that other person was, all of those people, I'm going to make $1 a pop off them. Then it does the same thing, and it just keeps going down until it finds the 3rd 3-star elite in your organization. So guys, you got to realize, when you're stopping and you're looking and going, oh, that's only $2, or oh, that's only $1 a person, it's no big deal. Guys, this isn't the matrix that we're talking about. This is how far down you go from one 3-star elite person to the next. Every person in between there, you're making that $2 residual. And these are monthly, guys. And, you got to realize, between one 3-star elite and another, you may have 2,000 or 3,000 people in between them. Do you realize? Because not everybody's going to become 3-star elite, because that takes some work. To get to 500 people, it's going to take some work. So, let's just say, for numbers' sake, that there's 5,000 people in between me and the next 3-star elite. I'm making $2. Oh, it's not going to let me highlight it for you. It's making $2 off each of those people, guys. That's 10 grand just in one generation. Then if there's another 5,000 between that person and their next elite, I make $1 off each of those people. Guys, this right here is a game changer. If you don't understand this, you got to realize, between one 3-star elite to the next, you're not talking there's going to be 4 or 5 people. You are talking sometimes as many as thousands of people. So let me talk about, now that I've explained the comp plan, I want to tell you why getting in now is important. When you come into the company, you lock in your spot. You're locking in your spot of our matrix. And when you do, and we haven't even released spillover yet. When that spillover starts, the higher you are up in the company, the higher. Okay, so let me explain this different. When you look at a matrix, the closer you are to where the spillover is, the more of it you're going to get. If I'm all the way on level 10, and compared to the person above me that's doing all the recruiting, it's going to take a lot longer for that spillover to reach me. The closer I am to those big spillover people that are doing all the heavy recruiting, and the higher up I am in the company, the more spillover I'm going to get. So you want to get in under your sponsor as quickly as possible so that you can benefit from that spillover. And when you do, again, you're going to have some heavy recruiters above you that are all going to start spilling over our teams down underneath you. And when our teams are underneath you, guess what happens? They're going to start building too. And between your people above you and your people below you, they're going to help you fill your matrix as quick as possible. So like I said, the sooner you get in, obviously, the better. Get in, lock in your spot. And whether, you can, if you can only afford the 1 star, then at least get in. Lock in that timestamp, lock in your spot in our matrix, and you can always upgrade at a later time. But if you can afford to come in at the 2-star or the 3-star, you're definitely going to benefit even more because you're going to make higher percentages in everything that you're doing. So guys, just get with your sponsor or whoever showed you this video, and guys, get in. This is huge. Nowhere can you earn this kind of money without recruiting a single person. If you do, we're going to make sure that you're going to be getting this, the other 3 ways. You're still going to get your fast start bonus. After you become 3-star elite, you'll get your coded bonus, but you're still going to be making your check matches. You're still going to be making your matrix. Guys, this is huge. 5 ways to get paid. Get with your sponsor. Get in now. Get in, get in, get in. Guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon. If you have any questions, my name's Cindy Buchanan. You can always come to me. I'm still going to be working with your sponsors. I'm their upline, so we're all working together. And we have a Facebook group. If you have any questions, you can come to that. If you want to be in our Facebook chat, we have an ongoing chat that you can always come to. We answer questions in there pretty much 24 hours a day. So guys, get with whoever put you in contact with this video, and we're all working together. One team, one dream. Let's do it, guys. Have a great day.